Eusoff Hall Dance Production 0607.
And when people were asking me what was my biggest achievement in life, I still bring it up. I still talk about it.
Back then, no mobile phones, no pagers, nothing. No way to communicate with your parents, which is great.
There were zombies involved, people trying to... Sorry, I also forgot the show.
The sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown a mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
Hi, my name is Julia.
My name is Stanley.
My name is Lim Ee Guan.
I'm Sarah.
I graduated in 2009 August. So I stayed in hall the full way when I was in NUS.
I graduated 92. I've lived in Eusoff Hall from 89 to 92. So all 3 years I was there.
I was in NUS from 1989 to 1993. Eusoff Hall all the way, 4 years. Hardcore.
I was in NUS from 2015 to 2019, and I was in Eusoff for around 2.5 years. In 2016, I was a dancer. The show was called Continuum. It was about a time-traveling character who would climb the ladder in order to get to better places. So in 2017, I was the junior genre director for a show called Depravity. There were zombies involved, soldiers involved, and also a mad scientist. So that was pretty fun.
I was involved in every single DP that I was in hall. The most memorable one will be the DP of 2008 because that was the first DP that I choreographed for as well. I can't remember the name, but the footages are on YouTube.
It was entitled Kojiki.
That was 1991, I think. It was Kojiki.
It's about the origins of Japan. So as a student majoring in Japanese studies, I was into the literature, the language, history, and I just found the Japanese history, the beginning of it is so intriguing. Right, so I was a producer, by the way.
I was a bird. There were 3 birds. We were all in blue. We had feathers, very tight outfits.
And I'm this year's scriptwriter. Inspired by D.H. Lawrence's The Rocking Horse Winner. Yeah, it's about this boy who wants to win the lottery for his uncle. Just the context of 1970s Singapore, because I've always been interested in all the campaigns that Singapore has done, you know, like how men cannot have long hair or families should only have 2 children. And I wanted to understand, you know, what if the 3rd child hears all these policies, what would they feel? We still stigmatize families with lower income, that they should have less children because they should live within their means. So I think all these challenges, you know, 50 years ago or now, they are still relevant, and I really hope that this year's play would be, you know, something that touches everyone's heart in a way, whether or not you're a parent, a child, just a family member trying to help their family.
Amazing.
Challenging.
Energizing.
Tiring.
So even though when you're doing all the practices and you're tired and all that, you kind of look forward to it in a perverse way. Even though it's really shag at the end.
Because I was in my 3rd year and that was like the final year, right? And I had to balance between the production itself as well as my own studies. I remember, like, because we were all working the night before, on the day of carry-in into Kallang Theatre, I actually slept for about 2 hours in one of the seats, I remember.
On the actual day, I think, because the birds have to run along this parapet, right? They actually build a wooden parapet, I think, that will make our entrance from the back to the front of the stage, right? And I think we were stomping. So when the birds were coming into the picture, they were bom, 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 bom. I mean, maybe the audience didn't catch it, but that was something that everybody ripped us on. So I remember that was one vivid memory that stuck out.
As you guys would know, when you are the choreographer, you don't get to practice as often as you drill, you know, your dancers. So I remembered that a certain turn that we had to do in the dance, I did it in the opposite direction. So I was quite embarrassed by that, but I'm not too sure whether it was noticed by the audience.
Maybe we'll go back to it.
I think you'll be able to see it. Yes, correct. Yeah.
Previous years, we used to do it in one of the halls in NUS. So this probably was the first time that we brought it out into the Dan Kallang Theatre. So it was to an audience of 1,744, I think. I vaguely remember. We actually had this Japanese restaurant that sponsored Kobe beef. We had the guest of honor, I think it was President Wee, came for the opening. The whole faculty of Japanese studies, the lecturers were there. So it was a very good opening with a very nice reception, and the food was amazing.
I think at the end, when we did the finale and then everything culminated in that short 1 hour performance, it was this exhilaration, everything, It's not an after party, it was just this on stage. Wow, everything that we had done for months, that feeling, everyone was just cheering and hugging each other, high-fiving and stuff like that. So that was worth the experience.
Directing and filming of the trailer. Back then, AS8 in NUS Sonia Central Library just opened, and then because I was an Asian Studies student, so I clearly knew the building well, but no one did. So we filmed our entire trailer there, if you can go and watch it. Back then the rooftop was still open, so we snuck up. We filmed it at night, so it was really fun. We attached little torchlights, those laser pens to the guns, and then just shot it from like a 2D angle. So yeah, it was really fun sneaking around at night to film all that. I think recently also I just went back to the trailer to look at it again. But yeah, now I see all the flaws lah.
Back in the day, we always bought cream puffs as a dessert, right? When we were at UCC, so everybody always looked forward to that. Yeah, DP in general through 3 years was a very, very memorable experience for me. Yeah, so there isn't really a single one.
I think it maybe taught me the value of trying new things, because I didn't have any dance experience, and I just said, give it a go. It looks interesting, it's a huge thing, it's for a good cause. Gonna be the biggest thing that the hall is doing. So, and I like cultural and art stuff lah. And I got my friends, I like to meet new people, so I get to know people, and this is like mass participation, we're all in it together.
I think I made a lot of good friends there. Most of my hall friends, unsurprisingly, are from drama, those that I still keep in contact with.
Some of the dance moves are really not very natural, but I think that opened my mind and appetite to experience new things, give it a shot. You never know where things may go.
It also helped me to meet new generations of Eusoffians. Yeah, so my director Tamit, he really cares about passing things on to the next generation. So he created this group where there are a lot of different generations of drama kids, and then that's how I met Amanda. So yeah, really lifelong friendships and a lot of craziness.
Also, you could apply that to how I met my wife, who's also a former Eusoffian. We got together at the end of 1990, and then we got married in 97. So it's been, my gosh, 24. Coming 24 years already. So
I think DP was very instrumental in building my own confidence.
I think that gave me a lot of confidence. That built up a lot of me today.
When it comes to thinking whether I could, be a leader or be in a leadership position. Yeah. So because DP gave me the confidence to choreograph my own item, to go through the entire works, like from the costume to the music, from conceptualizing, and of course, guiding the entire item to fruition, to the point that you can perform it.
Having to work with more than 130 students, staff, everyone not paid, that is really something, and pull it through. It was like the biggest production for Eusoff Hall ever. I don't know if that record was broken, but to play to 1,744 audience, that's quite a feat. It was like 30 years ago, but still the experience gave me a lot of it's like the booster, for my confidence.
Yeah, so definitely DP was very instrumental, I think, in my young adult life to build my confidence, which definitely is a big help, in what I do today.
Enjoy DP. DP will bring a lot of joy and excitement to your lives. Maybe for some of you, it's the first time you're performing, or first time trying out a new kind of performance. I want you to know that you can do it. Just put in a lot of practice, you're able to do it. Everything will turn out beautiful on the day itself, don't worry. And just have fun.
I would say treasure your memories, treasure the contribution, your time in the hall, because that is a very unique phase of life. And if you're in the hostel, make the most of the environment now.
Yeah, to the rest of the Eusoffians, I just want you to take advantage of every day, seize the day, and enjoy, because once you are into the society and once you start working, that's when you'll be working for money, and I think Eusoff Hall days were the best in my life.
Being in uni and being in Eusoff Hall is going to be one of the best times of your life. So try everything, explore everything. If you're a sports person who's never danced before, go ahead and audition for dance. Or if you're a dancer, you've never done sports before, go ahead and try it out as well. It's a perfect time to experiment, to learn new things, to make mistakes. Yeah, and really just enjoy yourself. Yeah, it's the best time.
I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.